The beginning of radiological image digitalization dates back more than 20 years. The first digitalization was achieved with digital imaging chains via image intensifiers and later on with phosphor screens. Both of these technologies have benefits and drawbacks. The benefits of image digitalization via image intensifier, that's to say, the ergonomics due to the absence of cassettes, the exploration via screen, the lower dose with regard to conventional radiography, and quickly convinced operators despite the format restrictions, the large space required by the image receptors, and image quality which was ill-suited for bone examinations due to poor definition. On the other hand, the phosphor screens or storage phosphor radiology had advantages in terms of format, didn't cause any change in working habits, but they brought no progress regarding ergonomics, did not allow the study of dynamic organs, nor was there reduction in dose. There are in fact two complementary techniques. The operators would like to enjoy their advantages and only their advantages. The remote tilting suite Eidos RF439 with image digitalization via fluoroscopy, radiography, large area flat panel receptor, high-res RF43 embodies all the advantages and perfectly fulfills this request of today's operator. Eidos RF439, the result of a successful combination of perfect ergonomics, total operator access from 4 sides to the single-side suspended patient support, perfectly plain elevating tabletop, descending as low as 60 centimeters from the ground, thanks to the reduced dimensions of the flat panel, full patient coverage without any need for relocation, be it in fluoroscopy, radiography, angiostep acquisition, tomography or image stitching mode with the patient in horizontal or upright position. Elimination of tiresome cassette manipulations for increased productivity. Further advantages in ergonomics of the stand control consoles, the image acquisition and visualization console producing instant ready images for the intended application, which can be modified with post-treatment features and automatically or manually transferring the DICOM images. A very low dose managed through the use of a flat panel scintillator working in fluoroscopy and radiography mode. A carbon fiber tabletop. A selection of manual and motorized filters for the collimator. The variable focalization respecting fundamental radiology rules. The use of anatomic programs adapted to the detector-related image treatment. A control of the administered dose with regard to a reference dose displayed. An exceptional image quality thanks to very broad response dynamics of the flat panel, a very high detective quantum efficiency, minimized X-ray absorption, carbon fiber tabletop, auto-focusing grid, removable grid. Minimal distance between the tabletop and the flat panel detector. The great versatility of the system is underlined by the fluoroscopy radiography operating mode for both static and dynamic organs, the variable focus of up to 180 centimeters, the auto-focusing grid, the plus-minus 90 degrees tilting possibilities, its integrability into the information network of healthcare institutions. In practice, the exams are scheduled in the patient work list of the RIS or HIS of the healthcare institution. Once the patient data has been imported into the high-res RF43 digital system, the patient is selected and the desired parameters for the intended exam are stored. As soon as the patient and the related exam have been selected, the type of exam is displayed on the screen of the acquisition and treatment console. The SAT parameters are the anatomical region, incidence, patient size, the operating mode, fluoroscopy, pulsed fluoroscopy, radiography, acquisition speed, the exposure format in fluoroscopy and in radiography, the reference value of the dose and the real dose administered, the adequate selection of the automatic exposure control, generator parameters, filter selection, the ATH anatomic tissue harmonization, the grid focalization. The image is acquired taking into consideration all these parameters, which are selected by the operators according to their requirements. The images are immediately displayed in fluoroscopy as well as in radiography mode. Whenever continuous fluoroscopy is selected as the operating mode, the last image stored is the last image of the acquisition sequence. In the operating modes, pulsed fluoroscopy and radiography, all images are stored. The acquired images can immediately be used and displayed in different formats: full format, multiple images, mosaic format, as thumbnails for an easy search of single images or image series. The great versatility of the Eidos RF 439 suite allows the execution of all standard and special examinations. For instance, dynamic exams of the upper gastrointestinal parts in fluoroscopy, pulse fluoroscopy and radiography mode. For the exams of the lower GI, a motorized compression device is available. For articular contrast examinations, the space behind the tabletop enables the operator to access the patient when performing a puncture, for example, a left-handed operator during a knee arthrography. Also for an intervention on the shoulder. And for many other exams too, like for this histography. Static exams of feet or knees bearing weight show the ease of the use of the system. With the table in vertical position and the footrest only a few centimeters above the floor, easy patient access with the flat panel receptor is possible for the examination of the knee and of the foot without moving the patient. Also for an intervention on the shoulder. On the edges of the table for gynecological examinations, the flat panel receptor is positioned close to the edge of the table, thus making image acquisition easier. The tabletop descends as low as 60 centimeters from the ground for comfortable positioning of the foot in emergency rooms or for extremities in pediatrics. Moreover, these exams can be performed without the grid and by acquiring the image only on the border of the flat panel receptor, which means a considerable dose reduction for the patient. Lung examinations can be performed thanks to the auto-focusing grid at a focal distance of 1.8 meters, which makes the installation of a second tube in the room superfluous. The resulting high-quality images are displayed on the screen with the administered dose indicated below the image. The dose information is ready to be transferred to the network via the MPPS protocol, Modality Performance Procedure step. Summing up, the Eidos RF439 is a proven innovation providing improved productivity through strong ergonomic features relying on the replacement of the spot film device and the image intensifier by large area fluoroscopy, radiography, flat panel detector, the system interaction with the information systems, the simplicity of its image management. Top image quality achieved through a flat panel detector with its high spatial and contrast resolution, the respect of radiological standards. Significant dose reduction thanks to the scintillator technology of the flat panel detector, a carbon fiber tabletop, a removable auto-focusing grid. Increased safety for the patient who is permanently under the control of the operator. Eidos RF439, another Mecall innovation. Mecall, a new step in medical imaging.